ADG traders. This is Munya, and I am a forex guru. I am the legend of forex. I started with a feather, and now I own a whole chicken factory, right? So there's nothing that is going to stop you if you are subscribed to this channel. So hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. All right, guys. Today is Friday, and you know what we always do on a Friday. I share with you strategies, and today I am focusing on boom and crash. I am on my phone again because I just find it to work better on this strategy, right? So I'm gonna show you a 2 minute strategy that you can use. Yeah, 2 minute strategy, and you're already rich. You're already a multi-millionaire. All you need is 2 minutes. Okay. Anyway, you know the usual drill. Like, comment, and you'll stand a chance to win VIP access for free. So let's look at this. So here I have a strategy that I want to share with you guys. It's a 2 minute strategy for scalping boom and crash. Please, forex trading is risky, and previous performance does not guarantee future results. Right? That's just a disclaimer. All right. So what I have on my indicators section, let me take you through it. This is just part of the strategy. The strategy is so big. I'm going to put half of the strategy on the website. By the way, you can go to our website, tradingandmoney.com. Link is down below. You will find these strategies. I'll update them each and every time we do a video, right? So the first indicator that I have is called exponential moving average with period 50, shift 0, and then apply to medium price HO over 2, right? And then the color just chose blue. So this is the one that you see right here. The other moving average that I have is the 200. I'm just going to give you these indicators because they're going to work on the other half of the strategy, so make sure you have them because I'm not going to repeat them. Exponential moving average with period 200 and apply to close this time. Color is red. Choose the color that you want. You can see this is the red one that we have. Okay, let me hurry up because our entry is almost satisfied. Then the other one is the exponential moving average with period 9, color black, done. And then the last one is the RSI with level strong buy, take profit at 1590, should be strong sell. Been waiting for this setup and it's almost ready. And then period is 3, apply to close, done. So how this strategy works, we're going to first identify your market direction. So you want your direction first, right? So there are so many ways you can do this. You can move to higher time frames and identify your direction. So clearly I can see that now crash 500 is now moving in an uptrend. We're coming from this low of the day, and then we're pushing up. So we're in an uptrend. So I want for my crash. Remember, I'm buying crash and selling boom. I know a lot of people have crazy ideas and they say that's not right. Whatever, just trade the way you want. Don't tell me it doesn't work because it does work. I've tested this and tried this. So I am buying crash and I'm selling boom this time, right? So first thing, I want to identify if I'm in an uptrend, and I can use my moving averages. This crossover here, the black crossing over to be above the blue, confirms my moving average. I can also see my EMA 200 curving, my EMA 550, which is my trend, is now pointing up, which means I'm now in an uptrend. Remember, the exponential moving average 50 is basically the trend, right? So I'm gonna move on to my 1 minute time frame because that's where I'll be taking my trades, right? Watch this, guys. 1 minute time frame. What do I want from my 1 minute time frame? I want a spike to occur. That's the first condition. Remember, I'm buying either crash 500 or crash 1000, and I'm selling either crash 500, either boom 500 or boom 1000, right? So I'm on crash 500 right now, and my first condition is I want a spike to occur. Remember, I'm scalping 2 minutes. The second condition, we were late. I was busy explaining to you. I started the video late probably. I was busy explaining to you. But the second condition is I want my RSI to be in a strong buy at this point. This is where I was now rushing. But anyway, I'll just calm down. I want my RSI to be at this level, right? And then once it's at this level and the spike has occurred, I'm buying for the next 2 candlesticks, right? I'm buying for the next 2 candlesticks. 2 candlesticks, guys. Don't be greedy. And the reason why I want to first identify the market direction is I want to also have the advantage of the momentum. I know the momentum is upwards, so I want to avoid double spikes or triple spikes occurring on me. That's the first reason. The second reason is by any chance, because no strategy is 100% accurate, right? By any chance, if I'm caught by a spike, I want to have the ability to recover my losses. Why? Because I'm in an uptrend. Eventually, price will start to recover. The correction will start to happen even if I get 5 spikes, right? Which is almost impossible. But let's say you're the worst trader ever. You didn't identify the trend. You're just trading. Let's say I'm the worst trader ever. Let's say I have them. I don't know. I have the highest amount of bad luck, right? And then I get caught by those spikes, right? Which is almost impossible if you identify the correct spike, the correct trend. But let's say that happens. I want to have the statistical advantage of saying I'll wait for my price to recover, to do the price correction, because price cannot keep sinking down, right? Price moves up and down, breathes in and out. That's the thing that I want. So we were supposed to enter just after this spike because my RSI was here. If you can see properly, let me zoom. The zoom level doesn't matter. I'm just doing it so that you can have a clear picture, guys. So if you're paying close attention when we were at this level, when this spike occurred, you could see that my RSI was not yet at the strong buy level, so I didn't enter the trade. And the good thing is, a minute later, this spike came. So patience paid, right? Patience paid. I was saved from this second spike. So make sure all the conditions are met before you jump into it, right? So the first condition we said, make sure if you're on crash, make sure you're on an uptrend. How do you make sure you're in an uptrend? You go to your 15-minute time frame. You use your exponentials. I said the other thing that you can use to be guaranteed that you're now in an uptrend is this crossover of the black line to be above the blue line. That's the first thing you can use. The second thing is your EMA 50 is the trend. It acts as the trend line. So once it starts pointing up, it means you're now moving in an uptrend. That's the second thing. The other thing you can use now is this crossover, this other EMA, which is the EMA 200. It also pointing up. It also continues to guarantee you are in an uptrend, right? Or if you want to be fancy, you can draw support and resistance levels, or you can draw channels, and you can make sure your channels, if your channels are pointing up, you're in an uptrend. If your channels are pointing down, downtrend, right? So this I started to record this video once I had identified my trend line. I'd realized, boom, 500 was in an uptrend, of which I wanted to be in a downtrend, right? So there was no entry, there was no possible. I could have traded it when it was in this downtrend. So yeah, and then I went to boom 1000. I realized it's also in an uptrend, so no entry. I don't have to force it. And then I went to crash. It was in a downtrend, of which I wanted it to be in an uptrend. So the only the only index that was available was crash 500, which is in an uptrend now. So I'm now looking for entries for my crash 500. Still going up, as you can see. So this is the safest way you can trade to avoid the painful spikes. To avoid the painful spikes. So the next thing, we're going to wait for it to drop. The next thing is you're going to wait for it to reach strong sell, drop into a spike. Once it reaches strong buy, I'm still gonna check if there is no reversal in my trend. If there is no, I'm entering into my 2-minute scalping strategy. right? So maybe before I go, let me just mention a few stuff just to help you. So the rules are, first of all, identify the trend. Sorry, identify the trend. Uh, know your know your strong levels of buy and sell on your RSI. That's true. And what's the other thing? Avoid opening multiple positions. Make sure you just have one position that you can easily close after 2 minutes, right? So if there are so many positions, you find it cumbersome unless you have the plugin that allows you to to close multiple positions at once. I think I'll post it on tradingandmoney.com. You can go and find it there. That's our website if you want to show up. Then use the right lot size. Obviously, proper risk management is key. Risk management is key, right? So maybe if you have a capital that is huge enough to act to to accommodate big lot sizes, then you can. I think previous videos I mentioned about the type of lot sizes. On my website there is also a table that shows you the type of lot sizes you should use, and then identify your support and resistance levels. That's if you are good at drawing support and resistance levels, just to be sure that you are now in an uptrend. And then don't force trades. Like I was saying from the video, you see I wait. There were no entries on the other indices, the other three, except for this crash. So I was patient enough to wait for it. At the same time, I'm not going to enter this trade because I'm not at my strong buy level. So that is it for this strategy. Go try it out. It's a long strategy. I'll post, I think I'll do a series again of this. There are so many ways you can trade this. There are so many ways. So make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post a video. Don't forget to like and comment to gain VIP access for free. Until next time.